has started. Let me know when you're ready. Ready?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Go.
How was your weekend? This is a normal question we all ask every Monday morning. Usually the answer is fine, or a short story about what we did, where we went, or that we just relaxed. On Monday, June 20th, June 20th was different for me. After 4 days of nonstop news coverage, vigils, prayers, and tears, I was beginning to return to my routine. When I got to my office, I was asked, "How was your weekend?" I couldn't believe it. My heart was still raw, and it was difficult to keep focused, but I kept my cool. I replied, "It sucked." They asked, "Why?" Again, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Was I the only one who felt the immense impact of what had happened in Orlando? Why weren't they as outraged as I was? It was hard to understand. When they asked why, I responded, "Orlando." That's all I said. Suddenly their mind shot back to the previous week, and they apologized uncomfortably and tried to change the subject. They did not want to look at what happened for what it was. So many shootings, bombings, stabbings going on, and most just wanted to escape to Dancing with the Stars or some other reality TV. I was the same way after Columbine, Sandy Hook, and all the others. Why did this mass shooting affect me so personally when the others didn't? I was horrified by them, but I was not inspired to attend vigils nor brought to tears. Why did Orlando hurt so much? I think I saw myself there with my husband and friends, dancing to the music, enjoying the evening, loving each other and life itself. Suddenly, this great night was shattered by what we would have thought would have been just part of the show. Once the reality set in, what would I have done for the long 3 hours that were this tragedy? Would I have been brave? Would I have run? Would my army training kick in? And would I make a stand? All these questions and more flooded my mind and soul. Anger, sadness, hate, and a little fear were the emotions of the day. The stories of the men on the flight over Pennsylvania during 9/11 came to mind, and the heroic stand that probably saved countless lives on the ground. Would I have had the presence of mind, courage, and leadership to be like them? On Sunday the 19th, I helped lead the LA Pride Parade as part of the Veterans Color Guard. We've done this so many times in the past, but this time was special, unlike any other previous parade. The mood was very different. It was very different than ever before. People were nervous, people were scared, but mostly people were quietly defiant. You could see it in their eyes. You could see it in the eyes of the people who came out to see the parade. You could hear it in the distant silence before the parade kicked off. When the heavily armored sheriffs moved up and down the parade route in their armored vehicles, a cheer came up from the crowd. Today we were one LA. Today they had come to protect us. I was very appreciative of the show of force. That morning a man was arrested with many guns headed for the parade to do us harm, and he was stopped by the police. Will this never end, I thought? I know we were determined to be brave for ourselves and our community, to show the whole world we were not broken, but united as never before by this act. The harder you hit us, the stronger we become. The news cycle has moved on, new tragedies have occurred, more lives lost for no good reason, and we are still here. I will never forget that weekend. The lives lost, destroyed, hatred shown, but most of all, I will never forget the strength I saw afterwards. A community that came together not for revenge, not to hate, not to destroy, but to grieve, remember, heal, and come together even stronger. We are like the phoenix. The flames do not consume us, they only make us stronger. The question, how was your weekend, will never be the same again for me.
Cool.
Damn.
Good.
That's good.
Very, very good.
4 minutes, 35 seconds.
Yeah, that was a little long, but
Cool.
Don't you worry a bit about that.
No, that was good. well,
That's
though.
good.
That was good.
What you want to do is just, when you print it up in a nice big font so you don't have to be looking down the whole time. And,
But he was just looking at
and you got to start practicing reading it. So we'll take the stands and put them up in the living room, and every chance you get, just put your paper on there and start reading it so that you can look up. 'Cause right now your head is just kind of down.